Now Eisenberger, left corner, drives in, bounces it back out, slowing things down are the Blue Jays. Here's Bryce Smith, a quick release, three! Nothing but bottoms for Bryce Smith, the senior from Shepherd. A 3-2 lead for the Blue Jays, 4 minutes in. Bryce Smith chucks up a three, and he airballs that one too, man. A couple of airballs, but none of the Blue Jays get back. Brendan Burton puts it in for two, and a transition bucket for the Pioneers. 9-3 lead early in the second quarter. Travis loses his man, dumps it off to Charlie Robinson, and a little give and go for the Shepherd Blue Jays. 11-7 lead. Here's Parker Smith, throws up a shot, and it falls over the outstretched arms of Braddock Payne. He's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. 17-11 score here. Parker Smith, the leading scorer now for the Pioneers. Over to Mason Eisenberger. Good flex cut from Eisenberger. Over to Junker. Junker swings it over to Travis. Travis drives middle, puts up a lay, but he misses wide right. Throws it back into Braddock Payne. Now he's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Braddock Payne trying to cut this lead to 4. Eisenberger, far wing, gets the screen from Braddock Payne, a little pick and pop. Eisenberger to the cup. Braddock Payne tipping that one back in, and the Jays have their first lead of the night. 19-17 with 4.5 to go in this game. Travis bounces it into Braddock Payne. He floats it back in, increases the lead to 4. Have a night, Braddock Payne. Alexander gives it into Burton. Burton back to Hoogerhide. Wide open three. Dane Alexander splash down in the left corner. 22-23. Blue Jays with the ball, down by 2. They got to make something work here. Eisenberger off the screen. He gets it to go. The left corner sniper for Mason Eisenberger. 26-25 lead for the Jays. Maya Hubble, far wing. Clean entry pass into Roberts. And that was easy work for Taryn Roberts, taking Alexis Sweet all the way to the cup for 2. Maya Hubble in transition, throws up a layup, gets the foul, plus the bucket. She'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play as well. Back into the game is Allison Bogue. She's the head of the offense now, throws it off of a couple Beavers into the hands of Maya Hubble. She's got a 2-on-2 fast break, dumps it off to Taryn Roberts, who puts it back in for 2. The big man running the floor and sinking the layup. Jones will inbound it, passes to Bogue in the left corner, entries it in, double team comes, it doesn't matter, she still rolls it in. Savannah Jones putting that one in for 2, and her second bucket of the night. 27-26 lead for the Irish. Terwilliger nearly picks the pocket of Maya Hubble back into the game. Here's Danilik from the left corner trying to make up for a blunder, and she does! The corner sniper 3 from that left corner. Here's Woolshide, bounces it off to Sweet. Irish dug themselves in a little bit of a hole here. Have to get quality buckets. Savannah Jones deep in the post, misses, but gets her own miss and puts it back in for 2 on the right block. 41-44 lead for the Beaverton Beavers. Terwilliger picks up the ball at the logo, finds Jones, back to Predum. Over to Terwilliger, nice cut from Savannah Jones, blocked from behind on Taryn Roberts. A missed opportunity from the Irish, and the Beaverton Beavers run in transition. 3 ball on the other side from Ren Carland in the left corner, giving the Beavers an 8-point lead. Here's Terwilliger, goes up and under, and gets the bucket plus the foul. Another and one opportunity for Karis Terwilliger, down by 8, 53-61. Here's Zion, he skips it over to Brady Davis. Just at the free throw line, ball above his head. Both guards curl to the corners, enters it into Seiler. The big man going to work, up and under, and puts it in. The nice touch. Nate Seiler for 2. Gives it over to Davis near wing. Gets a screen from Seiler. A step back 3 from the top of the key. He liked that form. It just didn't go down. Seiler skies for the rebound and puts in the post hook. Seiler's got an early 4 points here in the game. Brady Davis, top of the key. They find Zion. Left corner, enters it into Seiler. Good post positioning against Foster. Goes right to left, and a nice soft touch. Puts it in for 2 more, and Seiler's taken over. 8-3 lead for the Irish. Back on this side of the floor, 38 seconds to go. Bogart puts up a shot, gets the foul, plus the harm. He's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Mason Bogart. Jackson Moore will do the inbounding. Ball held high above his head. He lobs it into Brady Davis. Davis guarded by Green. Davis gives it over to Zion. Has Carlson on him. Takes Carlson to the cup. Extends for the runner and gets it to go to give the Irish up by double digits. 19-8. Here's Noah Carlson near wing trying to take Davis to the cup. Gives to Foster instead. He wants right. Instead he goes left. Bryce Willis gives to Jensen. Quick pass, top of the key. Mason Bogart unloads on that one. And another 3, his second of the night. trying to cut back into this lead. Gives to Bryce Willis, skips it over, far wing. Back to Foster, top of the key. Wanted the cut in the middle of the paint. Didn't get it. Bogart releases for another three. He's on fire. 6 quick ones for Mason Bogart, and the Mustangs are down by 4. Zion tracks it down. Moore gives it over to Davis. He loses a couple of players on the floor. Back to Zion, unloads on a 3, and he splashes it in. Noah Zion from the left corner to put that one in, and he is shot hunting tonight. Zion cross-court pass to Davis for 3 near wing. Nothing but bottoms for Brady Davis. It's raining threes now in the second half.